Hey, it's been a while. I haven't recorded a garden tour of the front yard since I believe May or June. I do apologize for that. It's been quite a summer, very busy. Um, I did intend on doing a lot of tours, but life happens. I did record a tour of the back greenhouses, and I will put that up. I think I'll put this one up first. Um, So I want to apologize. It's been so long since I did it. I did that entire video in portrait mode, um, but I can't redo it because it was the first time I've seen the garden in a month, and I can't make that up. So anyway, um, I will explain in the other video. I've been off because I actually had my nose broken. We went on a family vacation, and my kids were throwing a frisbee, and I accidentally got hit with it. So I've been dealing with that and getting it fixed and all whatnot. And here in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, I think most of Canada, to be honest, we've had little to no rain this summer, so the front garden is not on drip. The back garden is. So it has suffered considerably. I have watered it as much as I could, but the last few weeks I kind of gave up. Whatever water it got from Mother Nature is what it got. So as you can see in the background, I had a little sneak peek. I'm going to turn you around and show you. Oh, I don't even think I said what it today is. I'm not even sure if I know what it is. I know it's September. It's a Wednesday. School starts tomorrow. I believe it's the 3rd. Sorry, guys. I know I'm absolutely horrific with dates. But yeah, let's flip you around and show you what we got this year. All right. Let me zoom you out a little bit. This is the wild garden. You can see the grass has all grown up. The weeds, nothing got planted in the cement blocks this year. But we did do a dahlia bed. And it is gorgeous. I've never grown dahlias before, and you will see a pattern here. I did mostly flowers this year. As you can see, I haven't deadheaded anything in a while. This is a weed. But some of these dahlias are absolutely gorgeous. I was going to do cut flowers this year. That was my plan. But didn't work out that way. These were still absolutely gorgeous though. Loving these the little ones. These dark ones are so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I think if I deadheaded them better, we would have more blooms. And look, another nasty weed. It's about to go to seed. This one was beautiful. Pull that out. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely love them. Yeah, and as you can see, we grew grass. My mother put some ornaments in here. I did get a bird bath. As you can tell, it has to be filled. The poor birds. All right, here is one of 2 carrot beds. And I did record a video back in the spring, early summer. Maybe I will post it. So maybe you've already seen it. I'm not sure. But it was when I planted everything. It was a good video. I talked about how horrendous the weeds were this year and how I just completely gave up. They overtook the carrots. So my plan was to pull all of these and replant. Yeah. But when I got injured, planting didn't happen anymore. So I'll probably just harvest what we got and that'll be it. I did have time to plant another succession before the frost, but I don't have time anymore. Oh crap, the shadows, bad time of day. Look at this yellow one, isn't that gorgeous? These like lilac colored ones were so pretty. I didn't realize how beautiful dahlias were. Yeah, so this is another carrot bed. Same kind of issue. Let's see if we can pull any of these up. Oh, look! We actually got some nice carrots in this bed. I'll take it. I did get this side weeded. Let me try to get my shadow out of the way. So these should be a bigger carrot, I'm hoping. Oh yeah, but I think somebody's been nibbling. Oh, I'm not liking that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we got some nice sized carrots. That's good. So this bed should be okay, I guess. The other beds are right off. I'm gonna have to go backwards, I think, guys. Get my shadow out of the way. Here is one of my onion beds. As you can see, it's time to harvest. These were my red onions. Also taken over by weeds, so they really did not get very big. I mean, they're decent. I'll be using them in my salsa, so, you know, they're good enough, I guess. This is my white onion bed. They're mostly ready to pull. Also not huge, but big enough to use. I can't tell if there's any real big ones in there or not. There's a bunch of different varieties. Here is my beet bed, and this thing is jamming. Let's see. See what's in here. So I do cylindrical beets. So they don't need as much space to grow. Because they're long. And I love these because I like to make pickled beets, but I like to make like chopped slices, not chunks. And this is absolutely perfect for that. See? I love these beets. I don't like doing the round ones because then I have to chunk them up, and I don't like chunks. But they're all absolutely gorgeous. You know, they're spaced really close together, but that's okay because they are cylindrical. There's lots of room. I'm excited for when it's time to make pickled beets. I'm also going to try making some of my own beauty products this year. And beets, when they're dehydrated and then powdered, make a awesome tint for lip balm. So I am going to try that. This bed was a mixed bed. What do we have in here? We had some beets, radishes, some carrots, and some turnip. These turnip are massive. Some of these, I hope they're not too woody. They are beautiful. They're the purple top turnip. I had planted parsnips, but they didn't grow. See how nice they can. If you can see those. Beautiful. And then, of course, weeds and weeds. Let's see, do we have any carrots in here? Ooh, there's a nice one. So I did the, whatever that is called, carrots, and then a rainbow blend. I'm not sure how well these did. Again, we didn't water very much. Mother Nature didn't water. So, oh, I can't pull them up. Yeah. That's how that bed did. And then we have the sunflower bed, but we need to look up. Way up. Look at them. They are awesome. I'm so happy with these. I've never been able to grow sunflowers so big before. This head has to be at least 16 inches wide. It's massive. Let's see. They are staked up with a 10-foot pole, and the majority of them are well over that. This guy is probably, let's see, this guy, a good 14, 16 feet. I spaced them out real nice. And then I planted some calendula, some statice, and some bunny tails. Look at them, aren't they cute? Can you see those flowers in here? I've been picking the calendula every day, putting it in some salve that I'm going to be making. Loving that. Can you see how dry it is? It's just crazy. I might actually have to come out here and water tonight. And I apologize for the huffing and puffing. Ever since my nose was broken, I can't breathe through it properly. And for some reason, it's affecting the rest of my breathing. Okay, I gotta get out of the sunlight again. Here are some beautiful cherry tomatoes and some fuchsia plants. I'm not seeing a lot of blooms in the fuchsias anymore, but as you can tell, there's a lot of tomatoes that need to be picked. Look at these. These are all Tiny Tims. So I think once we pick this flush, it'll be over. Oh, I see a bloom. It fell off. Aren't this fuchsia's pretty? We had some pink ones and some dark purpley ones. There's like a darker one there if you can see it. And then my hanging baskets that have not been watered regularly, so we're not doing very well. All right. And on the trellises this year, I decided to try to grow loofah. For anyone that doesn't know what a loofah is, because I did not know what it was, it's a gourd, technically, but when you dry it, it's used for like sponges for bath, like for in the bath, or shower, or for scrubbing dishes. So right now, this is getting nice and hard, and when it turns brown, you peel the skin off, and underneath is the loofah sponge that you use. So they are a 160-day crop typically. We don't have quite the growing season for them, but I wanted to try, and I am getting a few, so that's exciting. I'm excited to make some calendula salve, and I have two varieties. This one's interesting because it's got these like ridges. I don't know if the sponge will have those ridges or not. We'll have to wait and see. But as you can tell, I mean, they did not do great. They barely covered the trellis. They should have taken over my trellis and taken over the neighbors. You know, they're supposed to be really prolific. Okay. So this one's not quite as firm yet. I can still push in quite a bit. So it needs more time to mature. Let's see. Same as this one. I think it's still, oh yeah. This is very soft. When they're dried out too, you can shake them and hear the seeds all in them. This is for the dahlias. And these baskets or pots do not fare out too well either. All right, I'm going to show you the other side, and oh my God, glorious. I can't wait for you to see this. I've never been much of a flower person, but wow, these just are phenomenal. Like I said, I was going to try to do cut flowers this year. Didn't really turn out. But look at this. Crazy, isn't it? Like, wow. So, so beautiful. I can't get over it. Okay, so in this bed, we have snapdragons, and they bloomed first. And what a show they put on. So, so beautiful. I think they are going to put on a second flush. I'm hoping anyway. But can you see these Lisianthus? Oh my dear. We've got blue rim and purples and like a dusty pink with whites and lavenders. They look like roses. They're so beautiful, but they're Lisianthus. So they have like a 3-week shelf life, vase life once they're picked, and there's no thorns. So they're way better than roses. I just can't get over how glorious these are. So, so pretty. These are like pale yellow. This is very pale purple. I don't know if you can see. And the pale pink. Oh, I'm in love with these. I can't wait to plant more of these next year. Love, 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 love. I also have these growing in my high tunnel, but they're nowhere close to blooming yet. So I'll be excited to see them come to fruition. And over here, the asters. Just as showy, just as gorgeous. As you can see, I need to deadhead in here as well. I should be cutting them down further, but at least I pop the heads off. Just gorgeous. I was going to make arrangements with these. That didn't happen. But they're beautiful. We can just watch them out here in the garden. Love, love, love. And then the zinnias also didn't disappoint. Like, wow. They're just crazy. They just go and go and go. They're so beautiful. These are like Oklahoma pink or something, I think they're called. I think they are my favorite. We have a bunch of queen limes in here. Like these are so beautiful. With the bees, love them too. They're just intense. Some nice orange, yellows. Absolutely loving these. So, so beautiful. I really do need to cut some, take them in the house. And this bed was our potato bed. As you can see, it's pretty much died back and we will be harvesting soon. Excited for that. And the Cosmo bed. This bed did not fare as well. We have some. They are pretty. But there's more to come, so I guess I just had to be more patient. These took a while to take off. I don't think they get enough light is the problem over here. Because the wild hops just take over and you can't see anything. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally hit the stop button. I kept going. I've been talking for the last 10 minutes about the garden. I wasn't recording. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm seriously out of practice for this. But I'll wrap it up anyway. Just wanted to kind of note that the trellises didn't really fill out like I was expecting, but hopefully if we don't get frost until November like the last few years, they might still keep growing. Get a few more, and I think these flowers will keep pumping out for another month or more. I just wanted to show you this view. Isn't it gorgeous? All these beautiful flowers, the sunflowers, the dahlias. I am disappointed I didn't get the cement blocks planted this year, but time just did not allow it. And when I planted these beds, I tried my best to put plants that were lower, a little higher and a little higher, and I think it worked out perfectly. Even the cosmos in the back, once they are in full bloom, will be taller. So I think it's working. These unfortunately dried out. They need to be trimmed back and fertilized to keep going. And do you like my pathway? Oh my gosh, the weeds, the weeds. There are a ton more loofahs on that trellis, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, you guys, there's the garden tour. Oh, and one of my flowers from last year overwintered and grew back. So pretty. Sorry for all the noise. It's windy and high traffic area. I am gonna do a little tour of the greenhouse and the side gardens. Not sure if I'm adding that to this video or not. If I don't, I'll say goodbye now, and maybe I'll stick it in at the end. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, I'm back. I decided I would add this into the end of the last video. This is going to be a quick tour of the side of my house. Here are some glorious sunflowers I had in pots. They were supposed to be 10 foot tall, but I think the pots were just too small. But they are very pretty. The bees are loving them. Over here we have the strawberry bed, or what I could call the weeds right now. Oh, the weeds. They're killing me this year. Killing me. But we do have some strawberries. My daughter Lexi absolutely loves them. She comes out and picks them continuously. My overwintered peppers are in these dishes. They do not do so well this year either. But hey, it is what it is. Don't mind the mess, guys. This bed. Oh, hi, Lila. Hi, baby. See the puppy? My Lila girl. So there's tomatillos, tomatoes, and eggplants in this bed. The tomatillos are doing really well. The eggplant, I think, have all but died. There's one here not producing anything. And I can't see if there's tomatoes producing. Because these tomatillos... Oh, I see a tomato. Oh, I see a bunch of tomatoes. Okay, so maybe there are tomatoes in there. I just can't see them. We've been eating these... I don't want to open it, but yeah. These tomatillos, they're queen of something. Oh my goodness, they're like a ground cherry. They're so sweet and delicious. My kids love them. I have to take that in. Okay. Take that in after I finish this. Over here's just a spot that we filled in with some extra tomatoes and peppers. But as you can see, it's desperate for water. And I don't want to open the fence, but let's see if you can have a peek. We've got corn, tomatoes, and raspberries back there. I don't know if there's any tomatoes on these. They got planted super late, so we'll see. Oh, there's a couple tomatoes growing over here. That's good then. And let's take a peek inside the greenhouse. Usually I have the door down because I was trying to keep the cucumber beetles out, but I never seen one cucumber beetle this year. All right. It is a mess in here. This is where I'm drawing my calendula. Kind of been doing them in layers. Then they go in mason jars and need to be covered with oil. So let's start over here. Most of my cucumbers, unfortunately, have a really bad case of powdery mildew. I think it was just too humid in here. I do have a fan running, but I don't think it was enough. Here are my peppers in pots. They are doing really well. unlike the peppers in my greenhouse. The poor things. So many peppers, which is great. I got them up high this year, so they get a lot of heat and light. We have some more cucumbers. These are little quark, I think they're called. They're half green, half white. Let's see. There's a few of them growing in there. Try to pick them every couple days. This one, I think it's called Emily. And then we just have a wide array growing up the trellising in the back of the greenhouse, and I don't think they're going to last much longer. The mildew is really getting to them. So we got some nice cucumbers coming on. These are the little muncher ones. Yeah. They're great for the kids. They absolutely love those. These have the little white ones. Can't remember their name. Or like a pale green, I guess I should call them. Yeah, if you can see in there. Oh, here's one. They're real pretty. And then we have some pickling cukes. Hoping to get enough of those to do a small batch of pickles, at least. And then this was kind of my shelves that got random things thrown on them. Stuff that didn't get planted. Here's some more peppers. And even more peppers. These are all hot peppers on this side. A lot of these are the jalapeno plants. They're supposed to be a determinate jalapeno, so they're supposed to put on a whole bunch of tomatoes, oh my god, peppers at once. They do look like they are. Then we have some Sugar Rush and what's this one? Apple Crisp. I was told that was very, very sweet and delicious. We'll see. They haven't put on any fruit yet, and I don't know if we have enough time in the season to mature the fruit. So, and these are the poor little dahlias that were supposed to go in the cement blocks and never did. But that is life. So yeah, quick little tour of the greenhouse. Hopefully I'll be able to show you another tour in a month with things actually ripe and harvesting. Yeah. All right, till next time. Bye.